Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing real estate investing, how to budget for renovations on value add properties. And what I have in front of you today is an actual budget that we received, or it's actually a quote that we received from our contractor. Now, anytime you are planning to do renovations on value add property, again, these are for buy and holds or fix and flip. But in this particular case, we're talking about a buy and hold property, which means we're buying it, we're going to renovate it, we're going to rent it out to a valuable tenant, and then we're going to rinse and repeat by doing a cash out refinance to pull all the equity out of the property. So in order to do that, we need to make sure that we stay in budget. So it's very important that you get 2 to 3, preferably 3 quotes by 3 different contractors and have them walk the property and have them all present to you their best numbers. Now, keep in mind that the cheapest is not always the best. You need to also be worrying about the actual quality of work as well as you're talking to and literally interviewing these contractors. And hopefully you start building up enough of a networking team that you start using the same contractors on all your projects for that area over and over again. So that way everybody eats and they give you the best pricing as possible. Okay, so like I said, what I have in front of you today is an actual quote that we just received from one of our contractors. Again, we had our property. This is for the Little House on the Prairie project that we just did the first walkthrough video on back on December 6th when we purchased this property. We're scheduled to get this renovation project underway tomorrow, December 18th, and it should last about 3 weeks. We always advise that whenever you are receiving these quotes, that you have the contractor itemize out all of the line items and put in a specific budget and break it off by exterior work versus interior work, which is what you have here. At the very top, we have the exterior, and then at the bottom, we have the interior. Now, if you recall, from our original walkthrough video, we wanted to stay around $25,000 for renovation costs, right? So when you get your quote, you want to look at it, and before you negotiate, you need to see where you can trim away some of the fat if it's over your budget. What can we deal with and what can we not? What do we have to have done? Are there some things that we can pull back from? And you're going to see in this budget, as we add in both the exterior and the interior, we came in pretty close to $30,000, which was $5,000 over our original budget. So we did have to trim away some of the fat. But let's get into those details. Again, we have everything itemized out in each line item and then the cost. And we have it broken down with the exterior versus the interior. So let's go. So as you can see, in the original video, we did need a new roof. So for that new roof, for $7,200, we are getting them to remove the old roofing, patch up the holes, and replace it with new roofing, repair the roof vent boots, all those rusted vent boots on the roof. All of that is getting replaced because we did have some leaks in the interior of the house. And this includes all the material, the delivery and labor, as well as the dumpster fee and haul off for $7,200. All 3 of the quotes we got a $69.95, a $7,100, and a $7,200. We actually are going with this guy right here for $7,200. And this is all from one on this quote that you're looking at. This is all from one contract, the one that we did decide to go with, and it's with Pristine 365. As far as the exterior home, we're also having it pressure washed, fresh paint on all the trim, soffit, and the fascias, the doors and shutters, and paint the ceilings of the small front porch. Material delivery, all of that is $2,700. And then all of the work on the screen porch, that comes out to $2,200. And what's not on here is we're going to have just as far as the landscaping goes, we're just going to trim up those hedges and put in some fresh pine straw. And that's probably maybe $200. That's not included on here. But as you can see, the exterior came out to be just roughly over $12,000. As far as the interior goes, the interior we're at $17,850. Again, we had them itemize everything out. So the first line item is all of the interior painting. And what does that include? Every single bedroom, the kitchen, the laundry room, everything. And that was $39.50. As far as the demo goes, Demo and replace the kitchen countertop, sink, and faucet. Our labor and material, that was $1,500. Demo and replace the kitchen floor, the bathroom floor. All of the flooring came out to be $2,700 for the new LVP flooring. And then change all the outlets, the coverings, 11 blinds for all the windows. We're going to replace all the toilets, both the toilets, all the floor registers, those rusted out vents. We're getting all of that replaced, and that came out to be $3,350. Then we're on to remove and replace the electrical panel, remove 2 ceiling fans, and all the light fixtures. That came out to $3,300. Again, remember I said earlier that we were over budget by about $5,000. We needed to figure out where could we trim away some of that fat, and this is where we did decide on the electrical panel. We're going to hold off on that right now. That's going to save us about $2,000. And when it comes to the interior painting, we're going to go with a little bit cheaper painting, and that's going to shave off another $500. So that's going to put us around the $27,500 range, which is much more manageable than standing around that $30,000 range. Okay. And then finally, remove and reinstall all the carpet in all the bedrooms, haul away all of the existing carpet as well, and that came out to $3,000. So all in all, we were just under $30,000. Again, we decided to trim away some of that fat, and we were able to stay as close to our budget as possible. Remember, anytime you are dealing with contractors, you want to be able to negotiate your terms, but you don't want to feel like you're lowballing anybody. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that everybody eats. And this is a vendor that we have, or a contractor that we've worked with in the past. However, we still went with other people and had them come out and look at the property just so we can make sure that all the numbers made sense when we made our decision. So I hope this video was helpful. It was just a quick video of how we go about budgeting. And remember, I have already put together a video on deal check, and that's how we actually come up with the after repair value, so you can decide how much can you put into a property. I will make sure I link that to this video as well, so you can watch it. Again, if you have not, please make sure you watch that video. And as always, here with Success Finances, our goal is to share the knowledge, spread the wealth, and ultimately help you build a legacy one investment at a time. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you. Make sure you stay blessed. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.